Well, Bestarc sent me another plasma cutter, so let's get over there to the box and get into it. All right, here's some of the technical details to it, if you want to see that. Let's try to ease around here to this side. Show you all this. And like always, if you need to see it any better or any longer, just pause the video, right? And as you can see right there, it's the BTC500DP 10th gen. I think this is all just the same stuff. Yes, I do believe. So let's get this box open and check this thing out. All right, got it out of the box. Still got to take, plastic protective film off and hook everything up. Just wanted to show you. Here's the box of consumables and your torch lead and a really unneeded, unwanted air hose. Whatever. And another one of these adapters. Plug the machine in here and plug this into 110 if you want to use it on 110. Like I said before, I don't think my outlet over there will handle it, so I'm not even going to try it on 110. I'm just going to use 220. And again, here is the ground strap, or the ground clamp. And then there's the torch and some consumables, just like in the last one. So let's get this opened up and hook it to the machine, and I'll come back. Okay, as you can see, I got it all hooked up, got it turned on. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. I'm going to be off camera just like the last one, but it's all right. All right, as you can see, here is the torch line. That's the air hose. Anyway, this is the torch switch. This is your pilot arc. This is the ground clamp, obviously. Air pressure regulator. The air pressure hooks into the back. Now it's just a male fitting to like a quick connect on your air hose, like you use on air tools, just like the other machine. So let me go up a little bit, see if I can zoom in some more. Let me see if I can get this camera a little closer. That way you can see it a little better. Okay, as you can see, over here you got your air pressure. That's what the regulator is set at. If you want to change that, just like the other one, you see where it says air and cut. Right now it's on cut, set up, ready to cut. But if you want to adjust this and then make sure you got the air pressure set right, you put it on cut or air. You see that? You just adjust it to whatever the air pressure is that you want for the type of material you're cutting, the thickness. Okay, and then you got plate and mesh. See, it's on mesh. See that symbol? Plate, that's for cutting just regular steel, and this is for like expanded metal, for cutting mesh. I don't have any to cut to show you, but whenever you're cutting it, whenever you go off of the metal and it goes into the little square diamond part, and when it comes back, it'll start the arc again. You don't have to keep pulling the trigger, right? So we'll put it on plate. Okay, these settings here, this is turn up the amps. As you can see, it only goes down to 15, should be to 50, yep. And you got 2T and 4T. That means when you pull the trigger on the torch to cut, it stays on as long as the trigger is pulled in. To cut it off, you let off the trigger. 4T, when you pull the trigger in, you can let go of the trigger after it starts cutting, and it'll stay cutting until you pull the trigger in again and release it. I don't really like that feature, but whatever. Then you got pilot art and post time. Post time is right here from 3 seconds to 15 seconds. That's how long your airflow flows out of the torch tip after you stop cutting. That's up to you. You want it to flow out as long as you can. Let it to cool down the torch. That way it saves on your consumables, right? Pilot art also goes from 3 to 15 seconds. That's how long you set that. That's to how long you want the pilot art to be on. So with that being said, let's get over there to the steel that I got set up over there and try to do some cutting with it. Well, before we do that, let me show you what all it came with. This is just a little rubber cap that went right there where the air hose hooks for your torch. It came with some consumables, some Teflon tape, 2 clamps for the air hose, and then 2 tips and 2 electrodes, which they'll go in my kit that I already have building up. And of course it came with the air hose. Like I said, the machine has a quick connect fitting that fits most air hoses. So I don't really know why you would need this. I mean, you use this, put it on the fitting in the back with one of them clamps, and have to use another fitting on the other end of this hose with one of them clamps to hook to your air hose when your air hose can just hook directly to the back. I don't really get the point of this. They should give you like some more consumables or something instead of this air hose and them 2 clamps. You don't need it. Anyway, now let's get over there and get started on some cutting. All right, hope you can see this over here. We're going to try a cut on some 16 gauge sheet metal. Hopefully that sparks don't get my control to the camera. Anyway, let's try one. All right, we're going to try one a little thicker. I'll show you the thicknesses of these pieces when I'm done. A little thicker. All right, let's try it again. I got the machine turned up to 45 amps. All right, let's try a little crazy cut. One more time. Okay, got a couple pieces I can show you. I'm going to show you the other ones too, but the thicker ones, especially the one that I cut a couple times, they're kind of hot, so they're over there cooling off, right? Anyway, I can show you a couple of these. This is the first cut I took with it. Now this janky side was with the other machine. This side was with this machine. And I didn't clean off any of the dross or anything. There's a little bit. As you can see, there's a lot on the other one. Maybe I didn't have the setting right on it or something, or whatever. I was going too slow. This is the second cut that I did. As you can see, it's pretty good, pretty clean. Just a little bit of dross. There's not much at all to be cleaned off. That was a good clean cut. Obviously, one side of this was over there. This is the other side that was on the big piece, right? Then this piece, let's see if it's hot. Nope. As you can see, it has a little bit of cleanup to be done on it, but that's just goofing around, right? Making weird cuts. Does pretty good. Here's a little thicker piece. Cut pretty good. Little to no dross is on this side, the back side. It can easily be cleaned off. And as you heard, the fan just cut off. I wanted to leave it running until it cooled itself back down. So let me get over there and check them thicker pieces and see if they're cooled down and show you how they turned out. All right, here's the thick piece. I don't know how thick that is. I'm wanting to say 1/4 of an inch. Pretty clean on that side. This one's still a little bit on the warm side. A little bit there, but you see there where I had to start over or restart to finish the cut. Let me put it down. Now I can take the glove off. As you can see, this piece here, the top, it's a good clean cut. And again, the top, the other piece was cut with the other machine. And that's a good clean cut. And I haven't cleaned anything with a chipping hammer or anything. And this piece here, as you can see, was right there. Pretty clean cut. It's not too bad for just goofing around, right? Now, I think I showed you this one. Or did it? No, I didn't. Anyway, I'll show you this side. That's the back side. Most of this dross can be cleaned off with a chipping hammer, if not just flat disc on a grinder. I think it's a pretty excellent machine. If you want to get one of these machines, I'll have a Amazon link in the description. I'll have a direct link to it, and I'll have a link to my Amazon store. Then if you go there, you can look at everything that's in my Amazon store. If you haven't checked it out, you should. And if you go to the store, you want to go to the welding machine, go to welding stuff. I think it's metalworking and whatever it says. And anyway, you'll see it. And get you one. It's an awesome machine. The other machine is a good machine too, but this one is a better one, especially because it has the setting for wire mesh, or otherwise expanded metal. So it cuts good. As you can see, this is probably 1/8 inch. I guess I could get my gauge out that I got from Art Captain and see what size this is, but it cuts really good. The key is having the machine set at the right amps with the right air pressure and the speed of your cut. So, like I said, go to my Amazon store and check this machine out and pick you up one if you want to. And by the way, if you're going to use Amazon, shop from Amazon, go there through one of my links and then buy whatever you want. You don't have to buy anything that I'm showing or anything in my Amazon store. Just buy whatever you want. It doesn't matter. And like, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I did not pay for this machine. Bestarc sent it to me. It is the BTC500DP 10th gen. And you see the number 10 right there. I think you can see that. Hopefully you can. This is an awesome machine as well. And I thank you very much, Bestarc. I wish I had some thicker material to cut, but unfortunately I don't. So, hope you like this video. Get you one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.